Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly focus for the week of August the 12th. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Let's go to the cards and see what they have to reveal to us, Capricorn, for the week ahead. Okay, our underlying energy is the sun. What a beautiful card to have as your underlying energy. You shine. You see the masterpieces you have created in life. You see who you are, your talents, your gifts. So you're very strong this week in who you are, where you're going, what you've accomplished. You're feeling good about yourself. And that sun is allowing us to shine and bring forward our best foot this week. So let's see how that all pans out for us. Our first card is the Lovers. So we are embracing our relationships, our friendships. We're growing the bonds. This could also be that we are embracing a passion, a dream, a desire, that we are calling in some kind of transformation in our life. And I'm getting in falling in love with your higher self and knowing that that higher self is there and present or something. It's about acknowledging your higher self and embracing the knowledge that comes in when you sit and you listen to your higher self. Okay, the next card, oh my goodness, is this a love reading for you? We have the Two of Cups. Well, I'm going to say right off the bat, this could be, we could, if we're looking at relationships here, Capricorn, this is about new beginnings. This is about adventures. This is about opportunities to step into new relationships, to grow those relationships in our life stronger, deepen those bonds. So, what beautiful energy you have here to do just that. Learn together, work together, dream together, play together. It's that kind of energy that's coming through here. And we have the sun. So you are very present, know who you are within these relationships. Even if they're new, even if they're exciting, you have this grounded approach of who you are, the strength. Now, if we're looking at work and career, perhaps this is where we are embracing who we are. We are growing our relationships with people who have control over our next step. If we're looking to get hired or looking to get promoted, or in some way they utilize us in their master plan, or we utilize them in our master plan. This is definitely new people that are coming in, growing new relationships, but also uh, definitely looking at our relationships in the here and now. It's also about new passions, new dreams, new desires, and opportunities that lead to these new beginnings, and embracing, falling in love with our passions, our dreams, our desires. And if we are already in the process of living that dream, then we are embracing it more. We're taking it to the next level and beyond. Our next card is the Hangman. So don't be too quick. And we need to look at things on a logical standpoint. Seriously, we get logic in here with all this love. So the Hangman is asking us to look at the here and now in our lives, Capricorn, to understand where we are. We're not struggling here. We're very we're almost, it looks like we're meditating. We're gaining a new perception, a new understanding. We could be digging for the truth. We could be the truth seeker this week in our lives, and really looking at the core, not the band-aid we've slapped on to try and fix it temporarily, but really what is the underlying thing, the root cause of all of this. Where did it begin? And cutting it off at the root, understanding it, So there's, you know, in different areas of our life. Okay. The drama over here, the chaos over there, the disruption over here, all these things we are looking at. And this is, events that have happened, emotional events that have happened, conversations that went bad, situations that upset you. And we want to look through a logical viewpoint here. We want to detach our emotion. We want to, yeah. And now another thing that we're doing is we're being more present and more in the moment, which is extremely wonderful energy, because tomorrow anything can happen. Nothing is promised to us, right? And yesterday is over. Even if we wanted to run back in time, that we really can't, right? It is what it is. And so the reality is the here and now. What can I do from this moment going forward in a logical sense, and try and detach yourself from the emotion as much as possible to get the clarity, to get the understanding, to get the knowledge in that. And your higher self is playing a role here this week for you. I feel a very strong sense of higher self coming in to give you the guidance. So, meditate, ask yourself some questions. Okay, have that conversation seemingly with yourself, and maybe embrace the path that you want to step into. Embrace the next step that you want to take. We're also going to look at where we have control in our life, where we need control, where we want control, but we can't have control. What are the things we can control, and what are the things we cannot control? And no, we really can't control anything, okay? Anything's up for, we lived that through the COVID thing, right? What we thought was going to be there forever is now gone, or it's slowly coming back into our existence. And all the things that we never thought would happen happened. It was just, what a flip, what a 180 we did during that time. And all the astrologers predicted it, but they just didn't know how it was going to come in. And well, that's how it came in. So, anyways, back to you. Understanding where you want control, where you need control. There are things that we need control of in our life, absolutely, in order to keep our life straight, orderly, in line. But there are other things that it's wasting our time, our energy, our resources, and we can put that energy better used in a different area of our life. Okay, overriding all this energy, look at that, you have the Fool. Nobody's been getting the Fool. You have the Fool. So this is about a brand new adventure in growing those relationships stronger, deeper. And I would have to almost think that this is work related, in igniting a passion of yours and embracing it and going forward with it, and risking a belief in yourself. Maybe you're taking a hobby and you're monetizing it or something, but there is some kind of growth here with others. Definitely growth here with others, and new relationships come in, and new passions come in, new paths open up to you, opportunities, adventures, learning experiences. Yeah, this is a very transformative reading for you, Capricorn. And this is just a week. I'm not doing a monthly here for you. Look at all the strong cards here we've got. We've got the Sun, we've got the Fool, we have the Lovers and the Hangman, with the Two of Cups of all cards in the middle. So be in the moment. Be in the moment as much as you can. Surrender where you need to surrender, but make sure that you're not giving a part of your power away while you do it. But I don't think I have any worries, or you should have any worries about doing that. Now, cradling this energy is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And maybe we're looking at our money. Maybe we haven't been able to grow our money as successfully as we have wanted to. And so now we are looking at, well, we could be looking at other people's money. We could be making new relationships to have them invest in you. You get a paycheck from them. It could be a new bank loan that you're going for. It could be something that you're going together with a partnership when it comes to your dollars. Okay, and understanding how you could work with somebody else's money in order to maybe get closer or faster to that new path because you've been through the experiences that have given you the strength, the courage, the know-how to do what you want to do. As we walk into this week, we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, we've got energy coming into this week. We want to go. We feel the freedom. We feel the liberation. We feel like we can go forward. We see that horizon expanding. Now, no, with this card, we can be a little impulsive, and we do not want to be impulsive under a Mercury retrograde. So I'm just going to give you that word of advice to think things through. I mean, I know you want to jump on the horse. I know you want to raise your sword. I know you want to yell charge, and it's just wide open for you. It just seems like everything just opened up for you. So, you know, I think you need to pull it back a little bit here, do a little bit of meditation. Okay, this is your energy, but is it the energy that we want to have going forward? And I think trying to rein in that energy will prove it's like working a muscle, right? That so they tell you, you lift the weights, right? And then they go, no, the slower you go, the more you work that muscle. Because the slower you go, the more the tension has to build, because it's just not an automatic. It's a lot harder once we start to slow down the process of the muscle actually contracting to lift that weight or do that push up or whatever. Slower is better. We get more out of the slower approach than we would a fast approach. We have to work 10 times harder if we want to do the faster approach. So I think we need to just pull it back a little bit here, okay? Pull it back a little bit, but then the ideas come and they start to flood in. Absolutely. Do we get action at the end? Well, we get the 10 of Cups at the end. Oh my gosh. So you are really putting yourself in line this week to step into a major goal and have success in that major goal. That goal will probably evolve into bigger goals, but at the moment in time, it's leading you directly towards your best life ever. You're taking the right steps. You're taking the right approach. You're slowing it down. You're understanding how it doesn't all rest on you, that you can employ other people to come in, and maybe it's their time that you're going to utilize. Maybe it's their energy that you're going to utilize. I'm thinking finances because it is a pentacles, but it could be any kind of, and you're not using people. They're going to benefit from this as well. Okay. It will be a win-win what you are doing here. Please make sure it's a win-win, especially for you. Okay. What else can I tell you about this young energy? So we might have learning experiences. We might, come running out of the gate and then realize we don't even know how to use our sword, or it was a wild horse and it bucks us off the minute we start getting into a gallop. So, just be cautious of your forward movement, that we want to make it slow but steady. Slow but steady wins the race. You're also probably going to be a truth seeker this week, right? We covered that you dig for the truth, the knowing of what will really work, when it comes to finances. And don't get into the arguments and everything. I mean, pull yourself back. If something, an argument starts to occur, just pull yourself right away from it. With these cards, you're not going to solve anything by arguing about it. You're better off using that energy to do a little bit more research, so that when you do go and have that discussion, you're actually, you come with both guns blaring, because you got all your information and your facts right. So, and once again, I'm thinking money, but it could be anything that would ground you in this world, right? Would make you feel grounded. Okay, let's go to work and career. And we have, my goodness, the Hierophant. Well, we'll just have all the major arcana show up for your reading. How about that? That'll be easy enough. You're doing the whole path in a week. The Hierophant is here. Knowledge, wisdom. Are people seeking you out for your knowledge and wisdom when it comes to your work? Are they tapping you as a resource and not, is it a two-way street here, or you're just saving the company a lot of money by being the person kind of training everybody? I don't know. It's like you have the truth, or the truth. This could be you walking into a high, like a CEO position, board of directors kind of energy. boss, lead hand, supervisors. So a major role where you would have people working under you, which is probably why all these people are showing up here for you. But you hold the wisdom. In some way you're learning though, because this is kind of like a part of it is the entrepreneur, right? Bringing in the new knowledge. So yeah, I'm going to go back to learning experiences in order to grow your wealth. Okay, it's almost like the more letters you have after your name, the better off you are. And I'm not saying you have to go and get letters after your name, but if you love woodworking, then go and take an actual course or take 2 or 3 different courses, because when you're a woodworker, you have that unique sense, right? There's a lot of core, but you can also pick up on little habits and tricks and things that different people teach, right? Because they all have their own style. So one course, you may learn the core really well, but won't you learn it even more? And you'll get a different approach to how to approach the wood and what you're going to make and how you can make that into a beautiful work of art, which you can if you're a carpenter, right? Or you could be like my dad, who's just a rough carpenter. We could build a building, and it'll stand for a very long time, but it may not be the prettiest building on the block, but it got the job done. So, and then you go, to the stage where you have a lot of knowledge and you hold a lot of weight and authority, or you have the potential to do that, and then you walk into that potential. So, and then you're the grand master. Okay, you are the mystic. So you could be meeting new people, network with people that maybe hold some key to your future here. Really think about what you want to do. Don't rush into anything this week, not especially with the hangman here. We do not want to rush at all this week. We want to take our time. And this guy here, I mean, we're going to get out of the gate, but slow and steady. We're going to feel like that. And I'm telling you that we want to pull it back a little bit with what the rest of the cards are saying. And I know that it's Mercury retrograde. When we go to love and relationships, we have the Queen of Wands. So a little bit of enthusiasm, do things with other people, right? Do things one-on-one in your relationship, new things, out of the box kind of experiences. Show off your talents, your abilities, what you love. See if they embrace it as well. Maybe you have more in common than you ever thought. Allow the path or the horizon to widen in your relationships and what you do, how you enjoy each other, how you come together. Okay, those intimate moments, maybe we'll get a little creative, you know, as Rhett carries Scarlett up the staircase. Maybe they got a little creative and original and thinking outside the box, and kind of looking for the new experiences that we can layer on the knowledge we already have about the relationships. If you are looking for a new relationship, yeah, this could definitely be a new relationship that is dynamic on so many levels, okay? And will probably walk you towards your happily ever after. Will they walk with you? Well, I don't know that, but they definitely keep you on the path to go in the direction that you want. Let's pull one more card, Capricorn, and look at that. We end up with the Emperor. We're making the plan, we're making the strategy, and we're putting the action behind it. Okay, so this is understanding how to maybe it's growing your wealth, maybe it's growing your love, maybe it's growing your choices for a better tomorrow, maybe it's growing your wisdom, maybe it is growing that new experience, maybe it's never really been done before and you have an idea of how to do it or bring it together and make it original and new and authentic and innovative, and so it could be something very new, and it all is layered upon your knowledge and your wisdom. So be the truth seeker this week, okay? um yeah, beautiful week for you, dynamic, transformative week for you, Capricorn. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.